Hello, beautiful people. My name is Tatiana. I'm an ICF certified language coach and a Web3 bizdev. Today, I'd like to share with you 6 things I wish I had known before moving abroad at 22. I learned all these things the hard way, so trust me, I know what I'm talking about. So, I moved from Russia to Argentina in 2022. Obviously, because of the war, I was always against the war and I just simply couldn't accept the reality. So, after falling into a very deep depression, after losing my own self, I decided that I couldn't live like this and I had to move abroad. So, I chose Argentina because it's a safe space, it's a safe country with great people. I've been living here in Argentina for 4 years and never even once did I regret about moving away from Russia. It wasn't exactly the move that might dream of. Because usually before moving abroad, we're kind of excited, we are waiting for this experience. I wasn't waiting for this experience. I felt like I had a choice to die from my depression or to try something new and actually try to rebuild my life. And so obviously I chose the second option. Moving abroad changed me completely. I'm definitely not the same person who I was 4 years ago. This experience gave me freedom, a lot of business and personal opportunities, and a completely different life. It also forced me to develop and grow very quickly. So, speaking from my personal experience, the first thing you must take care of is your health and the insurance immediately. Never postpone taking care of your physical health because I did neglect this point and I paid a lot for this. I mean, both financially and physically. After I moved here, I got really sick and I didn't have any insurance and I overpaid so much because I had to go to some private hospitals. So please don't ignore this point and don't make the same mistake. Even if the insurance feels expensive to you, trust me, it's better to overpay than deal with physical problems and health issues. You must also learn how the medical system works in your place, where you should go in case of emergency, which hospitals accept your insurance, how to book an appointment, and which documents you need. Next one, the most difficult one for me, by the way. In dating, pay attention to consistency and actions of other people, please. Please, I'm begging you, never trust the words. Never trust the promises that people give you. It all doesn't matter. What matters are only actions and consistency. Ask yourself these questions. How do I feel next to this person? Do I feel safe? Do their actions actually matter their words? Do they keep their word? Are they reliable? Do they still show up when things get hard and uncomfortable? Can they handle conflicts without disappearing, without crashing out on you, becoming cruel, or becoming avoidant? I don't care, and you should not care about how hot they are, how wealthy they are. All of these things don't matter if the answers to the questions above are no. People can say anything, especially men. They can tell you they want a serious relationship, they want a future with you, they want to have kids together, but trust me, people lie so much that you can't even expect it. The most important trait in women and men is emotional maturity. And on the top of that, it can be physical beauty, it can be financial stability, but nothing can beat emotional maturity. Don't be impressed by somebody's status, beauty. Whatever you see and whatever catches your attention might be very appealing at first, but then if there is no emotional stability, emotional maturity, and safety in the relationship, nothing will work out. The third one, protect your peace and trust your intuition. I do try to treat people with respect, and I understand that sometimes it's really hard to say no, but you must do it. By the way, this book is amazing. I really recommend you read it. It did help me a lot. I learned how to say no, how to negotiate better. I don't think that we should cut people off immediately every time we feel uncomfortable, but there is a difference between a normal misunderstanding and normal conflicts and the situations that repeatedly make you feel unsafe, uncomfortable, and anxious. When your intuition tells you that something is wrong, even if everything is amazing, not always, but most of the time, it means that you were right. Very often, we ignore ourselves, our own feelings, because we want to be loved. We are afraid to be alone. We are afraid not to be chosen. We're afraid to be rejected. You have to put your self respect over these fears. Your body always notices inconsistency when something is wrong, so please trust your body and intuition. Say no, set your boundaries, try to be respectful if it's possible, and try to trust yourself and listen to yourself more. Okay, next, build a routine that keeps you grounded. Don't underestimate the importance of the routine. When you move abroad, almost everything disappears, your life changes completely, and your nervous system sometimes can't handle it. In this case, routine can help you a lot. It keeps you grounded, it helps your nervous system to deal with something very familiar. When you have a completely new life, you must have something very familiar to you so that you can calm down a little bit. You should definitely take care of basic things. Sleeping enough, eating properly, exercising. Routine gives your nervous system the sense of predictability and helps you feel sane when the rest of your life is unstable. Next is build your own financial stability. Money is the resource that gives you comfort and freedom. The most important thing is that it always allows you to step outside of an unhealthy relationship, change places you don't enjoy, to basically change your life for the better, so always have your money. Even if you have a millionaire man, never, ever, ever rely on him fully, financially or anyhow, but especially financially. Always rely on yourself. Yes, you can trust other people, but always keep it in mind that if something happens, you have yourself, you have your own money, and you are stable and safe. And the last but not the least, find people who inspire you to grow. Try to surround yourself with people who motivate you, who are better than you in some way. They may be more intelligent, they may be more disciplined, more emotionally mature, having more experience in business. I genuinely enjoy not being the smartest person in the room. When I spend time with my friends, I always notice that they are better than me in some way, and I never feel insecure. I just genuinely feel happy that I'm surrounded by such great people. At the same time, ambition and intelligence are not enough. The people around you should also be kind and supportive and loving. Yes, finding your people abroad takes time. Yes, it's uncomfortable, but the people you choose to be with will influence your entire life. These people will influence the standards that you accept and the person you will become. So, in general, moving abroad is a really tough experience. Yes, it will break the old versions of you. It will completely destroy you at some point, but it will be worth it if you play it smart. But you will grow through this. Very slowly, you will build the life you are dreaming of now. I personally learned how to take responsibility, how to choose people wisely, how to take care of myself, and how to be strong and independent. So will you. I still don't have everything figured out. I'm far from perfection. I'm still creating this safety and stability for myself every day. I know I will handle it. I know I will have the life I deserve. And you must believe that you will also build the life you deserve.